Hello, game devs. Hello, game devs. Welcome. I'm here to make a game in 1 hour, and you can join me if you come through these streams 6 p.m. Eastern time every Friday. Yeah, I do be doing this with y'all. If you want to join along with us, check out the links in the description box, specifically to the HIO page. You can also use those same links, if you're watching it later, to play the games that got entered. I'm going to work on my entry for the next hour in about 8 minutes, and then we're gonna do another stream where we play everyone's games. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I'm gonna put some rules in the chat, and I'll make sure I talk about them. If you guys have questions, please let me know. I know someone was asking about Unity web export. If anybody has like good tips on exporting from Unity to a web version, that would be really helpful. Thanks guys if you can help us out with that. You may notice in the background I don't have my usual blank project. I have just a script because there's something very important that I want to try to achieve in this jam. I always say, because it's only an hour. It's only an hour. I always say that it's important to set small goals for yourself. And it doesn't have to be, I'm going to make a great game. It can be, I want to learn how to, I don't know, set up a raycast in 3D space so that way we can click on things. I want that. And I want that to be a nice template that I can use for future jam entries. So that's going to be like kind of my goal today, is to set up a raycast that I can use for clicking on things in 3D space in future jam entries. What's your own little thing? Is it that you want to learn a specific tool? Do you want to figure out how to do web exports in Unity? Today's the day! Or you can make a great game if you're one of those amazing folks who makes great games every time they join this jam. You guys always amaze me. Alright, so here's the important rules, alright? Your entries have to be family friendly and safe for work. They have to be playable in the browser, and make sure it's relevant to the topic, which chat is welcome to suggest. We have some, well, we have kind of a new thing going on with the way the topics get picked. Yeah, we did something a little different than usual, so I'll tell you about that in a second. But I will also show you our new wheel that we spin. All the topics are going to go on there. We're going to spin that wheel. It's kind of fancy. I'll tell you why in a second. But just make sure that your game references the topic. It doesn't have to like be the best thing ever in that topic. It just has to at least allude to it so we know you did it during this game jam. Any music that you make has to be made during the jam, right? So let me rephrase that. Any music that you put in your game has to be made during the jam, all right? Now, if you want to use music that you've made before, just promise that it's copyright free. This is just for a YouTube audio licensing purpose. You can use other assets though, like, you know, images or models or code. That's totally fine. If you've made it before, you got it from somewhere else, use it. All good. All right, y'all. So that's that. Yes. So here's what we're gonna do. Here's the new thing. Well, first of all, how much time? How are we doing on time? We got 4 minutes, 5 minutes to pick a topic. That's not a lot of time. So over on the Discord, if you are a member of this channel, there's a join button right below this video. Check it out if you're interested. You also might get a gift membership, so stay engaged, and YouTube is more likely to give you a gift membership. But we are doing something a little different, where members of this channel get to suggest topics ahead of time. So we're gonna start just trying it. We're gonna see what it's like. Maybe it's weird, I don't know. So half of the topics are going to be decided by members each week, and then the other half will be decided by y'all in the chat. So the most popular suggestion from the members this past week was Bone Wizard. Love that. Very nice. Dungeons from Fun Wolfgun, also liking that. Mouse from Tin Show. So that's 3, so we need one more. We have a tie. Oh no, Mirror. It looks like Mirror is the next one. All right, so these are all from the members. Now I'm going to go to the chat and we're going to fill out the rest of these. So this wheel, by the way, I originally got the code from someone on GitHub. You can't get to that channel unless you're a member, Neil. But you know, you might get gifted a membership, so who knows? So this wheel was originally made by somebody else. The basic spinning and randomization, and that's where the images for like the slices came from. And then Ocean, someone in this community, and I think in this chat right now, added some extra features that make a nice message pop up, that make it move to the thing that I click on. Ocean did some awesome stuff. I really appreciate Ocean for doing that. And then Precipier came through and gave us a history. So now we will never forget the topics that you guys suggest, right? As long as they went on this wheel and they didn't get chosen, they will be remembered for eternity. All right, so now let's go through the topics. I'm gonna pick the first 4 that seemed okay. All right, so wow, we got a lot of topics today, guys. Wow. Hey, if you're here suggesting topics, don't forget to press that thumbs up button. That helps this stream a lot too. Rotating as a topic. I love that very much. That's a good one. What else? Power. Okay, let's do. Have we done power? Probably. I think we have. I feel like we did power recently. Like very recently, I think we did power. But it doesn't mean we can't do it again. Maybe it was battery. No, it was battery. All right, power it is. Confined. Nice. And then tab? I don't know if I like tab reads. How is that a good topic? I like your ingenuity. Chaos. All right, Raphael, I'm all for that. All right, so that's it. Those are all the topics that we got room for. And now the wheel shall decide our fate. And you'll see one of Ocean's great contributions once it gets chosen. Here we go. The wheel will be spun. What shall we jam about today? How it's power! There you go. Roxy, you got your topic. And that's what Ocean helped give us, that little pop-up. Isn't that nice? Now, all those that we just typed in, we now have a complete history. So we know how many times it showed up. We got Bone Wizard, Chaos, Confined, Rotating, Mouse, Dungeons, Mirror. They're all on there. So we won't forget the ones that you guys have suggested that made it onto the wheel. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty exciting. Thank you guys for making those suggestions. And power is today's topic. Let me make sure I pin that in the chat. You all are free to make your games. It is, the time is nigh. The wheel has spoken. It cannot be undone. The jam has begun. Now, make sure you hit that thumbs up button before you go and work on your project. Before you make progress on your project. Hyper smash that thumbs up button. Help us get some progress on those likes. It means more people will see this live stream and find out about this game jam, and that's always really fun. All right. Great. What's next? 30. Oh, look at this. Is probably the best time I've ever been. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to set my timer for 57 minutes, just so that way I think that I have less time than I actually do. It's a little mind trick I like to do. So there's that. 56 minutes, although technically you got a little more. Now I'm going to do a pre-submission. Thank you to Dungeon Martian for reminding everybody in the chat about that. But let me also show you how this is done, because I want a pre-submission. So come to whether you have a game ready or not, come to the itch page, hit submit your project. I'm serious, guys. Look, if you're not even sure, like, whether you're going to finish on time, if you don't know how to do web exports, like, just do this so that way you have an entry in place. Because even after that timer ends right here, you can still upload something. That's what makes this so awesome. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to submit a project, upload a game. I know you don't have a game yet. That's okay. I'm going to say what? It is the 8th, 11/8/2024, 1 hour jam attempt. All right, that's it. Scroll down here, save and view page. Congratulations, you have pre-submitted. I have pre-submitted. And then whenever you're ready to add your game, make sure you have this page, come up here to draft, and now you can update this. Make sure you set it to public whenever you're ready. You can make it unlisted so it's not everywhere out there in the world. And that's it, and you'll be good to go. So now you've pre-submitted, and you are ready to begin your jam. Wow. Right, wow, me too. Okay, so power. Power is our topic. Cool. What do I want to, like, make for this? Okay. I'm going to pull up MS Paint. So I do want to focus, like, a little mini goal that I have for myself is I want to set up 3D raycastable clicking. So I want a raycast that I can use as a template in the future to reach out and click on things. That's my goal. So power, like, I mean, to me, it's I think of batteries. I think of immediately building up like energy, like electric energy, getting power. So maybe I'm just gonna make a lightning bolt because that's very inspiring and seems relevant here, right? It's power. Is that what a oh, this is another edition of Lise doesn't actually know what a lightning bolt looks like. Okay, you know, I've seen less lightning bolt looking things. Okay, that's that's my lightning bolt, folks. So cool, great, lightning bolts. And then what happens with those lightning bolts exactly? I guess you click on them, and then you get more power. And with that power, you can do other things. Maybe, okay, so maybe there's a bunch. Okay, what if it's like two things you have to do at the same time? All right, we want to be clicking stuff, right? So what if you have to put energy into something, right? Like maybe there is a because I also wanted to like kind of be nice. What if, okay, I'm just, this is my idea, all right? I'm going with my inspiration here. There's a robot, all right? We're gonna make it simple. Just a bunch of cubes stacked up with some eyes and some teeth. All right, you know what kind of art I'm gonna be doing here. So there's gonna be a simple robot here. You can click on that robot, and maybe we'll just do like an animate. Like it can literally just be like bouncing side to side or something. All right, that's what I think I'm gonna do. All right, so this is it's animating, and this will increase the more you click on it. And then, okay, and then the more times, so you only, okay, I need multiple numbers here. So we need how many times did we get the robot clicked on, right? That's a score. And then the other score is how quickly did you fill up your, like, your electric power. So only if you get your electric power to 100 can you increase the robot energy. So it's like click, so these are going to randomly appear in the scene. You click on them, blah, 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 and then you get this power up here. When this hits 100, you now get a click to click on the robot. That's it. That's the whole game. I guess there should be like a timer if I really wanted to like gamey it up, but that's kind of out of like my main task. Like my main goal today is to make something that's a raycast that I can use in the future, and that may be really easy. That maybe that won't take me long. So we can imagine as well that there's also like a timer. You have to do it in, you know, 60 seconds or something like that. All right, so this is about as much as I have the brain power to deal with here. A minute 30, you know, whatever. All right, that's my idea. Let's see if I can make it happen in any shape or form. What are you guys talking about? What are you guys up to? How are your inspirations going? We had a lot of good suggestions here. Welcome, Roxy, Ocean Reed Show, Dark Rose, and Neil is the best. S. Beck, Dungeon Martian, Frank, Eric, Kai Guy, Glitched Code, Pun Dev, Need for Speed. I like a lot of these topics. Mind Swept, Candace, good to see you, Glitched Code, Grim the Dev. So many good folks coming through. I appreciate you all. Thanks for stopping in. With great power comes great responsibility. Isn't that true? Isn't that the truth? A game where the player should get batteries to power something. That's what I thought. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so I need to make this raycast. Now, I have a little cheat code about how I'm going to do this. I have another project that I work on during the week, and I'm just going to steal the raycast from there. But part of it is that I want it to be a built-in editor thing. So I'm going to just select this code. This is an important way to make things, all right? Is to borrow code, especially if it's code that you've made, but not necessarily. Okay, so this is extending any node 3D. I need some music to motivate me, by the way, because there's a lot of fear that I feel about what's happening here. I don't know. I've failed many times setting up 3D clicking in these streams, or in these game jams, so I really want to do it now. Heck yeah, codes! Okay, Mouse position not declared in the current scope. Oh, we gotta declare things in the scope. Alright, I'll do that. Let's see in my other code. Okay, right here. Bam. Window size, mouse position. Sounds useful. Set them up. Set them up. Project Ray origin not found in base project. Oh. Okay. Oh, this has to be on a camera. This cannot extend a node 3D. This has to extend a camera 3D. Wow. Well, that's interesting. Player proximity. Oh, so this is some other thing. I'm gonna not worry about this, but we could try. I've succeeded many times. That's very nice of you, Frank. That's very nice of you. I'm just gonna have this here as a potential thing that we can always add in. This will let me exclude certain things from the raycast's scope. This lets me choose whether or not it can collide with bodies. I'll leave that in. Okay, and then this emits a signal. Now, I don't necessarily have that signal ready to go, so I would just say, let's just pull this out, and you can deal with that how you want at some other point. Grim's just gonna sit back, and as the description says, watch the chaos ensue. You know it will. You know it will. Okay, so everything is accounted for here, which is nice. Now, obviously, we're gonna have a problem because I've currently attached this to a Node 3D, but that's okay. What I want is I want a default template. That's what I want this for. So how am I gonna make that work? Okay, well, I've got VS Code open. Yeah, I opened VS Code. And so with that, I can actually pull up the script that we literally just made right here. There's the script. And what I'm gonna do, the reason why I have VS Code is because if I try to save this script somewhere else, other than the project files, Godot's gonna be like, where is that? I don't know where that is. So, and I could copy and paste it, but what if I had this as an excuse to use VS Code? So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to save this script as in a script templates folder, which every Godot, if you install Godot in your like app data roaming folder, you will have a script templates folder in there. So if you go over here and you create a folder that corresponds to a node that's actually in Godot, so in this case, I want camera 3D, then it's going to be an editor built-in template, which is exactly what I want. So this is going to be a template for raycast. 3D, I guess it's a 3D raycast, and that's what I'm gonna call that. All right, so I'm save as a TSCN. Whoa. I got the wrong thing open here. That was close. I almost made a huge mistake. All right, let me come back over here, save this, make sure all that is saved. Let's also try, I'm gonna change this type to a camera 3D. And then hopefully, if I come over here to VS Codium, I'll be able to actually open that. Wait, where is it? Where's the script? I don't want it to be a TSCN file. Oh dear. Now I'm entering the panic moment. Come in here. It's not, oh, because this is like built in. I see. So well, let's hit save as. And this is our 3D raycast script. I think that's what we have to do. Okay, we got it. Hold on. The chaos is calming down. There it is. 3D raycast.tres.gd. That's a disgusting name. All right, there we go. This is what I want to save. All right. Now I'm gonna hit save as. Everything's fine. Then I'm gonna go to script templates in my app data roaming, get to that camera 3D folder, and we're not gonna save it as .tres. 3D raycast, save. Okay, now, if I come back to Godot, let's detach the script, and now if I attach a new one, bam, right there, 3D raycast. It is an editor built-in thing. To prove that it's editor built-in, all right, we're gonna take this one step further. I am going to make a new project, a fresh project, because I want to make sure that I have enshrined for every future game jam that I do this code. And maybe I want to update it, but we can do the same thing where I open it in VS Code, save it as, or I can always copy and paste it to that script templates folder, and then I'll have it forever. All right, so let's make a new one. This is for the hyper 1 hour power. Is that how we're saying? Well, hyper 1 hour power. That's freaking awesome. All right, and then that looks good. Create and edit. That's okay. Don't worry about it, VS Code. You're fine. Take care, VS Code. I am using VS Codium, which is like an open source version of VS Code. It basically just takes the source of VS Code and rebuilds it as a non-VS Code thing. It's kind of cool. All right, so here we are. Now I'm gonna create a new 3D scene in this fresh, empty project. Let's add a camera in there. Attach a script. There it is, camera 3D raycast. Let's go. So I will never be without it again. Now I actually have to make this work and be a game. I'd love to do this with other things too, like the UI with a timer and the score. But for now, let's just start here and hopefully that will be nice. So this isn't gonna do me a lot of good without stuff to click on. So let's get some stuff to click on. 43 minutes, cool. We want lightning bolts. That is something I'm gonna make in Blender. I can make that a lot faster in Blender than anywhere else, I think. But let's start working on the robot while that loads. So I'm gonna make a node 3D. Man, imagine I had like a thing for this too, like a clickable template. Because I have things to click on, but I don't necessarily have clickable things. That's okay. That's what we're here to do, to see if I can build something that's scalable in the future. All right, so for now, all I want to put in here is a mesh instance, and then we just start designing that as such. I guess I would want like a ground and stuff probably, but I really want to keep focus on my goal, which is have clickability be implemented well. That's my main goal. Okay, so whatever, we're skipping the robot thing for now. Let's come back in here and get this going. All right, click on those. Actually, we don't want this either. And we're gonna add, a cube. Let's push it up, and we're gonna turn this cube, actually it's probably better if we do it in edit mode. We're gonna turn this into a lightning bolt. That should be easy, right? Okay, so we'll just extrude that. It'd be nice if I knew exactly the height of it. Would that be something it would want to tell me? Let's see, where's my ruler? Where's my ruler? Help me out here. 2, so about 2. Okay, so let's try to extrude it by 2. A doe, a deer, female D, ray, a drop of golden sun. Okay, I'll stop. Raycasts are important. Okay, so yeah, so it looks like we just want to bring this down by a factor of 2, and then it will at least be kind of even, which seems like a good thing to me. And then I'm just gonna like move it. Is that a lightning bolt yet? But it's not gonna be a square anymore if you do that. You know that, right? I know. Okay, just checking. Just checking. What does a lightning bolt look like? I gotta look up a reference, guys. I know, it seems so obvious, but like, references really help me. So I'm gonna enjoy that. Oh, I forgot to put this in the title. That was close. I mean, I already am late to that. Make it thinner. Lightning bolt 3D. Just like, help me out. Oh, that is like not what I was going for at all. So I'm really glad I looked this up. Okay. Okay, so we actually only want like 2 things here. Wow. Alright, back it up, back it up, back it up. Pull this up. Oh, thanks, Frank. That is actually helpful. Pull this down. And then we actually want to pull it off the other side. Not what I would have expected. Let's loop cut this here. And then I'm gonna extrude that like that. Pull this down. Although ideally that would not be connected, would be what I would prefer. So I'm gonna be a little weird with it. Extract it like that, and then pull this down. Oh, that is kind of looking like a lightning bolt already. Wow. And then maybe I'll grab this. Spend a lot of time on this lightning bolt. Shrink that in. Maybe grab this and pull that in too. It's not perfect by any means, but if it's giving lightning bolt, then I think we're good. No, keep that pointed out. You want to bring this edge in. It doesn't not look like a lightning bolt. It's my own special lightning bolt, okay? It's my own special one. It is perfect by any means. You're so kind, Frank. Always there with the moral support. Okay. I would get through things many times more stressfully if it wasn't for you. So this is, oh my goodness. I know, there's ways I could improve it, but what if we just say that that's almost good enough? I guess the other thing is that this one kind of like comes over more. And then this kind of goes over more that way. I don't know. Alright, it's a lightning bolt. Nobody said it was going to be great, except for Frank. But that's the lightning bolt that we got. Save it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Put it on the ground. Put it on the ground. Okay, file, save as. Now we're going to go to that project. Wherever that is. Hyper 1 hour power. I love that. I'm obsessed with that. Alright, lightning. Saved. Get back to Godot. Whew. A lightning bolt? It's a stretch, but I'll take it. We're lightning bolting through this project. Oh my god. Already 38 minutes left. It's really scary. Open this as a new inherited scene. Wow, it is so big. It's a big lightning bolt. Now I want these to be click-onable, right? That's very important. So let's shrink this down considerably. Hello? Hello? Let's shrink this down a lot. It would be nice to see like what it's looking like as a shrunk down thing. I'm gonna save that as lightning. And then if I drag this in here, alright, I think that size is decent. But now it's important that we make it a little more appropriate for this whole thing. We thought you were disconnected. You're here! Collision shape. We are not going to worry about this being a perfect lightning bolt shape for the sake of performance. Shrink this on down. A bit there. We do want to be a little generous to the player, maybe. Alright. Collision shape. We could adjust that a bit. Alright. And of course I need an area 3D, I forgot about that, in which the collision shape goes. And I guess I'll put it, I mean, yeah, I need different things. So I'm gonna say that this collision layer, I'm gonna put it on collision layer 2. It doesn't need to have a mask. Mask is what is looking for a layer. A layer is what is being looked for by a mask. So we're gonna say this is our lightning layer. Alright. We could color it. That would be nice if it looked yellow. I think that is an intention. Great. Sold. Cool. Nice. Now, if I want these to appear in random positions, I gotta figure that out. I'm gonna make a ground. This is something I actually made last week, this code. I probably should go get that, right? I mean, on the other hand, this is something that would also, should I try to make this a template? I don't know. Let me open another Godot instance. Let's work on that robot, though. Oh. Wait. Oh, okay. So don't put this in here. Put that there so I can see it. But then the robot, I still need to make that. I'm gonna open my camping project from last week. Let's make this robot bigger than the lightning, ideally. The camera is facing this way. So I actually kind of wish that my lightning was also facing that way, if I'm being real honest with you. You might mess up some things if you don't do this a certain way. Can we just give... Okay, not like... Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Okay. Alright. Okay. Reset the rotation. Just 90 degrees it. Oh, but that's like backwards. That's upsetting. They have to work. They have to go a certain way. I think you want to do -90. Okay. Much better. So in my camping project, I'm just doing all these different things at the same time. Do these lightning bolts have to light up lampposts from your camping game from last week? That's awesome, Candace. That would be cool too, to like keep building on the same game. At least on the iterate jam, that's totally what we do. At the end of every month, on the last Friday of the month, we do an iterate jam where we build on one of our last jam games. And the camping one is one I wouldn't mind building on, actually. Okay. So the way that I had this load in, we just created this, like, I mean, this was in the ready function, and what this would do is this would load in a random piece of trash, just a piece of trash, in, like, this vicinity. So every time I refresh this, you'll kind of see that, oh, I did it twice. Precious seconds. You can see, like, these trash pieces are in different spots. I think this code is useful here. I don't know how ready I feel to do much more. Do I want to try to make this into a whole thing? I don't know. I'm a little afraid about that. Alright, let's attach a script. This is going to be, what would we call this? I'm gonna say this a clickable collectible. That's what we're gonna call it. You feel ready to do much more. Wow. Wow. Thanks. I feel empowered by your words, Frank. We want to add a func for ready, and apparently just slap this code in here. So we do need an area 3D setup. That's pretty important. Basically essential. So this is tough, right? If I'm using a script template, it's immediately going to have an error because there won't be an area 3D there. That's kind of my biggest problem there. Also, I put the script in the wrong place. I did it in the wrong spot. We meant to put it over here. Attach it. We want to attach clickable collectible onto that. If it's a gardening game, you can be ready to do much more. Wow. You really forced that pun in there, but you know what? I respect it. Okay, so man, chat, I love you, but I gotta recognize how much it distracts me, and that's the problem. I like chatting with you guys too much. We'll see. I'm gonna do it anyway. You know I am. So here we do have an area 3D. We could say, let's just on ready it. You know, I don't know how far we can go with these templates. Maybe the template could, I don't know. Anyway, that's something I haven't explored. Like be like a scene tree already. I guess what I could do is make sure I have like these scenes saved ahead of time, and then just like copy them in somehow. I don't really know how that works. Like if there's a way to have like a default instanced scene every single time, you know, that seems kind of nuts. All right, so we need on area entered. So if you hover over it, I don't think we want that. Oh, we don't need that. Oh, right. This is just for it spawning in randomly. Oh my gosh. I didn't even think about that. That's not what this is. So really, clickable collectible isn't the right name for this script. What it really is random spawn in area. That's kind of what it actually is, truly. You know? So this, and we don't even need to see like trash crumple visible, trash cup. We don't need any of that. All we have to say is like itself visible false. Right? Creating this is taking up a lot of time. Visible false. If boolean 0, 0, visible true. Otherwise visible false. Now, we kind of do want to make sure that we're saying that it's not clickable anymore. We could even say it just deletes itself. What about that? How about it, instead of it doesn't appear, it literally gets destroyed. I kind of like that. Then we don't even have to worry about any of the visible stuff at all. And we just don't even, we could literally maybe do this, which is kind of silly, but I don't care. So we could do that, right? And now if I come over here to my camera, we have the power to destroy things. I'm going to pull this out, and I need to actually put multiple of these lightning bolts around, but if really we'll just see one moving around. Let me make sure I set this to be the scene that is run. No, not lightning. Oh, I haven't even saved my main scene. My God. Power game. It's the power game. Okay, now I can set it to my main scene. Got it. All right. So, I mean, right now, I feel like, oh, but wait, but it might destroy itself. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say spawnables. Wait, just make it a node 3D. Call it spawnables, spawns. We're calling it spawns. Drop a lightning in there. Now we need to duplicate it a bunch of times. Then hit play. And we should see some of them in like different spots. Nice. Different spots for some of them. Now, that range is not ideal. I'd like to tweak that range. Oh my. Yeah, so there's definitely some problems, but that's okay. We do need a sun. That would be nice. So let's add a world environment and a directional light in there so it looks like something. New, just give me a fresh one. Oh God, okay, I made a terrible mistake. Just put these in here. Just do these. Do the defaults. Remember your prioritize, Lise. Remember your priorities, Lise. Okay, and then I kind of would like a ground, but we don't need one. There's no physics, so skip it. Skip it. I beg you to skip it. All right, I want to move the camera to a different spot. I would love for those. Oh, it's not always on top. That's the thing about making a new project, is it doesn't have some of the settings that I like. I like it to be always on top because it makes it much easier to adjust things. Sun is used for solar panels, which gives power. It's true. That's true. Oh, solar panels and the sun could have been a fun way to interpret this topic, actually. Okay, so let's rotate down so we can see it. I mean, the area is very skewed to the right. Like, everything is spawning to the right, not the left. What are you gonna do about that? How are you gonna fix that? We're in a position range, so the X goes to 0, between 0 and well, yeah, there's your problem. You have to do negative 5.0. That's why. You gotta, well, this is XYZ. Maybe we can do negative here too. Scene fixed. But does it work when we load it? Nice, they're both in the back there. Let's load it up again. So now here's the other problem, is this is only in the ready function. So like if we want a new one to spawn in, right? Things are gonna get really weird. We almost need like a new one to get instantiated like every couple seconds or something. you know? I think that makes this game make more sense. Let me make sure I have them all. There's some problems, all right? There's some problems, I admit. I have to admit that. Hey, what's up, Alan? Welcome. Okay, let's go up higher. Let's go back further. I kind of want to, like, rotate away here. Every rand number of seconds? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. That's probably better? I don't even know. Kind of want to go over to the side a bit. So then the robot can be out of the way. Okay, there's the robot. Now the robot, I also want to be clickable. So in here, I want to create an area 3D. Let's not worry about that till you build it, because I don't know what it's gonna look like. Move it over here. Push it down. Still gotta get these detected. I still got that whole goal to fill out. Welcome, Jean-Michel. You're too focused on doing chess puzzles. That sounds awesome. When is the next 1 hour jam? Every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Every single Friday. Except for there's one this month that I'm not doing because of a holiday. But other than that, like once a year, I don't do it. Other than that, every single Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Lise, what? Don't worry about this. Okay, duplicate it. Just duplicate it and make it a bigger size. You can't worry about so many things here. I'm just saying. Bring this down to like 0.5. Oh, I forgot to make it unique. There we go. Let's make it unique, and then we can shrink it down to a smaller size. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Alright. Yeah, come through next week. I look forward to what you come up with. Ugh, dang it. I moved these in the wrong place. Aw, man. I'm making some errors. It's okay. Okay. Come over here. Put this out here. And then I want to move the area, or the node 3D up. Duplicate this. I'm going to make this... Oh, make it unique. Then stretch it out wider. That's not width. Where's our camera at? It's over there. Why does it keep... Oh, man. I keep looking at this the wrong way. This is over here. Accidents do happen. That's true. Spending a lot of time on this ugly robot. Okay, pull that down. Robot. No more, no less. I mean, you could put eyes on it, but no, don't. Not your main goal for today, so don't worry about it. Is it great? No, but it'll do. Is it, or let me rephrase that. Is it what I want? No, but it'll have to do. Okay, so... It may be greater than I realize. Are the themes random each week? Chat and members of the channel decide on it. Half of the topics are chosen by members, and the other half are chosen by chat, who may also be members. Okay. Let's push this over here. Great. So the idea for my game is that you click on these. Now they're not clickable. They're not clickable yet. We need to deal with that whole script and what's going to happen when you actually click on them. The robot, I need to set up its area 3D. So let's get a collision shape. Make it a capsule. Make sure it fits. Perfect. Love it. It's giving Number Muncher. I kind of see that. Like the blocky, the character. I gotcha. I'm right there with you. Okay. Now, as for clicking on things, I need to set up something over here on the camera, at least. So, I want a lightning ray cast. This is the way this code works. This is gonna be a lightning ray How do I click them? Oh, they're not clickable. That's right. It's absolutely correct. Oh, this raycast code is missing something really important, which is that which actually runs these things. So let me come back to my other project. Wherever that is. Over here. Where do we run the raycasts at? In the physics process? Or just the process? I think just the process. Yeah, just the regular process. Understood. Understood. Okay, so in here, we just are gonna say really whatever raycast we want. Lightning ray. Let's put that one in there. Lightning ray. Now, then we have to say hover ray inside of here, and that's gonna call with the mask. So what do I want it to look for? Well, I put this on 2, right? That's gonna be I think we want to say, I think it will be 2. Sometimes it's not. This time it is. This time it is. Alright, Candace. Yeah. I hope to see you there. Alright, see you later. Thank you for the well wishes. You're late! Or you're right on time. Well, maybe not. Good to see you, Christian. So, that's going to call that raycast. And now, we need to do more than that, right? I should have put more on here. I know I should have. No, but you did it right here. You have to say variable raycast result equals... Yes, you're early. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like this stream if you haven't yet, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. It means more people will hear about this game jam, which is super awesome. I think. I mean, I think it's awesome because of you guys. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not like, I'm awesome. Like, I think we're awesome. Okay, so, I mean, I'm awesome, but, you know. Power. Power is the theme today. Power. Okay, so that gets assigned there, and I don't really care if that gets assigned. I really just want to say, if that happens, we want things to happen. I'm going to create another script. I wish, man, there's so many things that I wish I knew how to add to a template, but I don't. I do, but I have to think. I need like an 8-hour stream to figure that out. I can't do that right here in this 1-hour jam. My brain isn't good enough. So we're just gonna make a messenger script, as I like to do. We're gonna come out here to globals. We're gonna add, wait, where is it? Be in there. There it is. Okay, add that in. Messenger script, I just used to hold a bunch of stuff. Signals, specifically. So I want a signal that says lightning hovered. Okay. And then we come back to the camera script and say messenger lightning hovered emit, and we need it to emit with the raycast result. Okay. Now, back on the lightning script, it needs to have messenger lightning hovered connected on lightning hovered. Let's make a function for it. On lightning hovered, and that's gonna be with the target that it hovered. And we want to say, if, I believe I might need to say target collider. I don't think so. I think that's only, I don't know if I need to do that. If target is set to self, but not self, we actually would want it to be this area 3D. If target is set to area 3D, what's the game about? So the topic is power. I'm attempting to make a game where there's a bunch of random lightning bolts that appear, and you have to click on them, and then once you get up to full amount that you're supposed to click on, you can add power to a robot that's over here. I doubt I'm gonna get that whole thing put together in an hour. I probably won't. But my goal was to set up clickability as a template and make sure it's working. So as long as I get that goal, I'll be happy. But that's the overall idea. If target is set to an area 3D, then I want to, well, we want to increase a score, right? That's supposed to be up to a certain point. That's going to be a lot of fun. How are we going to do that? Uh-oh, right? That's uh-oh. That's big uh-oh. Yep, I'm making it 3D. I only got 14 minutes to go. 15 minutes to go. I like making them 3D. It's just what I enjoy. It's harder, but I like it. Alright, so I want to... I don't really want it to be a control node. If I'm being honest, I want it to be a canvas layer. That's what I prefer. A lot of things that I could do differently. It might not be done. But thank you. That's nice of you. I hope you'll play everyone else's entries. There's a link in the description. A bunch of people are making games today right now, as I am. And they're all going to, yeah, they're all going to be submitting their entries. So check out the link in the description box and go check out their games, which are going to be done, well, maybe in about 15 minutes or so. Probably 20 minutes. All right. But we're going to do another live stream where we play their games too. And I hope you'll play their games, because they deserve it. Okay, so canvas layer. I'm gonna need, I guess, one of these margin containers out here. Let's make it quite large, and then shrink it down. It's such a bad idea to do a fresh project like this. It's such a mistake. I'm gonna do an H box. And in there, I want a... Do you really want to do a progress bar? Are you sure you want to do a progress bar? You want to do a label. Geez, that is quite tiny. You really aren't helping me out here with your default setup. Why are you like this, Godot? Container sizes. Yes, expand it. Make it a good size. So this... could be, this will be 0 to start with. Let's make that text much larger. Oh my god. It's not happening. Like, I know it. And that's not the purpose. It's okay if it doesn't work out. Wow, I got some dangers here. Not exactly what I had in mind. Let's add a separator in here. And make that a little bigger, if it wouldn't mind being bigger. Oh my. Alright, whatever. That has to be the size. Oh, it's so messed up. Oh my gosh. I don't care. Oh my god. UI. And then this needs to be actually in the main scene in some way. What does that look like? Problematic? Tell me the truth. I got an error? Oh yeah, because I never finished this. Don't do anything right now. Yeah, it's impossible. It's too much. I mean, that's why I'm making the template, but it's okay. It's okay. That's why I wanted to get this started, because I want this to be something that I can build on in the future. Okay, so whatever. There's a score in the bottom left you can barely see, and then there's a progress bar. But the progress bar, it's 100. Oh man, and you gotta somehow update it. Like, it's so much. Oh man. Okay, attach a script for the UI, and I'm gonna want some more signals. We're gonna want one for signal add power, signal add point. Back over here on the lightning script, which is, it's called random spawn. Oh my goodness. In here, I would want to do messenger add power, and let's say it adds, it's going to emit, and the amount that I want it to add, let's make it 10. Okay, now we need to do a little more, not only if it's hovering over it, but technically technically I would want to say if input, whatever. What do we do over here? That. Yeah, so I gotta set up this. A lot of these things I'd like to have set up ahead of time. You know what I like about doing this over and over again too? Is it starts to remind me, it gives me a catalog of all the things that I need to have in a template. Like, that's kind of what I'm doing today, is I'm researching what things do I really want to have in my Game Jam template. Do I wish... No, I don't wish that I had this done already. This is exactly what I want to be doing and how I want to do it. Okay, we want to do a left click, please, as our grab. And then we'll say if the grab is pressed and we're hovering over it. But that has to be at the same... This is the problem with this. No, it's a raycast. This isn't a problem. This will be good. This should work. Okay. And then we also want it to delete the thing, so it goes away. Now, we don't have anything instantiating it, so that's a big problem. That's a huge problem. Okay, come back to the UI. And then in here, I want to say... messenger add power connect to on add power, and then we create that function on add power, and then we're gonna say amount, and we need to get that progress bar, and we want to say progress bar value, add it up by the amount. What does that do? Does that do things? Did I code? Oh, we got an error right away. Invalid operands dictionary. Okay, so it does need to be a collider. So we want to say target collider. Okay. It might be better to put that elsewhere, like in the actual raycast emission, instead of having to check it here. But whatever, we'll do this for now. Oh wait, what now? Invalid access to property or key collider on a base object type dictionary. Oh, uh-oh. We're missing something. We're missing something very important. Some kind of extra check. Maybe we'll say if target is not set to null. We could have a problem there also. But I don't think so. I don't think that is it. Oh dear. Uh-oh. On a base type of dictionary. Okay, so tell me more about what the target is right now. It's empty? It's an empty dictionary? Uh-oh. I've done this wrongly. I have not coded something. Okay. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna comment this out. I'm gonna comment all this out. Oh man, debuggery. Danger. Come back to the camera. Can you just print what it is that you see, so I know what's happening here? Because I'm confused. I mean, it's just seeing all manner of things all the time. So this raycast is not set up correctly. I'll tell you right now, this raycast is not set up correctly. It seems to be seeing everything all the time. And it's not actually following the mouse. Somehow, it's just always seeing everything. I don't know how that's happening, but it totally is. Oh wait, now it's null. And it's staying null. Now it doesn't see anything. It's almost like it only sees it the first thing, and then it just keeps seeing that same thing. That's weird, right? We have in the process function, it calling this, and then it runs that. Oh, I don't think I did this. I did this wrong somehow. Wonder what danger I've gotten into. Your submission's gonna be real late? That's okay. I don't think I got a submission myself. Gotta go eat. Enjoy your meal. You deserve it. Dude, what have I done wrong? Why is this not working? And it's just printing emptiness, which is so surprising. Why would it print emptiness? Because, I mean, this raycast looks like it's working to me. It looks like it's set up correctly to me. I don't think there's anything extra that it needs, unless there's something that I, like, took out of here that I actually really need. I wonder if that exclude being in there is causing a problem. Probably not, but like maybe, you know? What if I comment out that? That's not it, is it? Dang, it's just like not, it's just not seeing anything. The raycast is definitely not working, period. I mean, it almost gives me hope that it's like maybe I didn't set up my lightning correctly. Oh man, that's a lot of debugging to do right there. It's on layer 2. Bit value 2. I don't know why I need to do that, but what if I do that? It's monitorable. We got the collision shape. It's not there. There's an area 3D. But you still just don't see it. Truth? That's the truth? That's the hard truth? That's the hard truth. It doesn't see anything. It's weird because it did see something like for like a second. That's strange to me. Well, I don't know. I think I did not succeed with my own small little goal. I think I didn't. So this big project here, I work on it all the time, and things just work. So I don't have to think too hard. Yeah, we could try this. Okay, so what if I try, just out of curiosity, what if I just set it to look for anything, right? Like, just look for any literal thing. What do you see? Do you see things? It doesn't. It actually doesn't even seem to be like following the camera at all. So there's some fundamental problem that I've got here that I just don't know what it is. There's something about this other camera that is doing things that make it work. But I don't know what that is. I really don't. It's like full stop, like game doesn't work. So I mean, at this point, I really should just pivot my whole idea, but I kind of can't because it was all built around this one thing. I think a moral of the story here is if you're gonna try something new, make sure you test it right away. Test it right away, because once you get to the end and you don't have anything to do, there's nothing to do. It's just it's the end. It's the end of the road. I mean, if the best thing I could do right now would be pivot to a 2D game. I think I have technically a little extra time, but I think for me this is another week of I didn't do it. I didn't get a game in time. 4 minutes. Okay. That's what I honestly think. I think I just don't get to get a game in this week again. It's like it's sad because, you know, I when I was using templates, I really had, oh man, I really was able to put in any game. I mean, look, if I was gonna pivot, right now, okay, and I hate to do that, but if I was gonna pivot, I could attach a character body script on here right now. So what if I create, I hate this, especially because we gotta make a ground. This does not spark joy, but you know what? I have to embrace the pivot. I have to let go of my goal, and I have to embrace the pivot. Let's add a giant plane onto the ground. It's gonna be a box. Look, that's one of the skills that this game jam offers the possibility of honing, is pivoting. And so I guess I have to embrace that. So character body 3D, I'm gonna drop our robot in there. Just wacky town. Reset its position to the origin, but let's also move it up. So now we probably have this in there. Oh wait, I forgot to attach a script to it. Attach a script, put it in there. We need to give it collision. So let's actually duplicate this collision shape, put it in there. I mean, look, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Wow, we can move around with the arrow keys. We can move around with the arrow keys. I mean, you know, it would have been nice to start there. The jam won't let you submit to it? I don't even believe you. I don't even believe you. Like I said, make a pre-submission. Pre-submission is so important. So just go to the main jam page, submit your project, go to upload game, right? What do you like? Give me some more help to help you. I have to forfeit. I have to forfeit. Ah, it hurts. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It hurts. I'm okay. Let me look on the bright side again. I don't have a game. First of all, I don't have a game this week. I just don't. I didn't do it. I didn't get a game in last week, and I don't get a game in this week. But it has become abundantly clear to me that I have been smacking microphones. That's certainly clear to me. It has become abundantly clear to me that I need templates. Like, I have been cruising through these jam entries, right? Because I had a template. And I tried again today. I was like, let's see if I can make the beginnings of a template in 1 hour and then get a little something out at the same time. No. That was too hard of a challenge to do in 1 hour. Almost. It's generous. I'm proud of myself for being brave enough to use this game jam as an opportunity to motivate me to try doing that. But I know now that I have to give myself ample time to build a template that's useful for me. That's what I gotta do. That's where my skill level is at. Is that I have to plan that ahead of time, and I need to have that ready for me. So, I mean, it's as official as can be right now. Look out for another live stream where I'm going to actually build out an entire template again. I've done this before, but I need to do it again. I need a new template, and I need to use a lot more time to do it. So, no entry for me this week, guys. I thank you for hanging out with me today and seeing how that went. I learned a lot, and I'm proud of myself for being brave enough to do this here in this game jam and realize that it's not so simple to just slap together some 3D clickable detection for me in 1 hour. So I'm gonna work on that template. I've practiced some of the steps, and then hopefully by maybe next week I'll actually have the best 1 hour game jam template for myself that I could have had. But I'm not the only one who tried this jam today. I don't know if you see that in the top right there, but there's 9 entries. There's 9 entries, and none of them are mine because I didn't make mine public. Bravery for the win. So I want to go check out all of those entries, and I want to see how you all did. Because I have a feeling y'all had some more success than I had. We're going to play all these games. We're going to find out what everyone got up to. But we're not going to do it here. I'm going to do it in a different live stream. Before you leave here, hit that thumbs up button, like this stream. It does mean more people will find out about this game jam and be exposed to my bravery. Yeah, 1 hour game jam. We do it every single week, EW. Every single week. We do this game jam, actually, if you can believe it. I've been experimenting a little and not succeeding well, but I have succeeded before. Today is not that day, although I did succeed at the goal that I set for myself, so that's what matters the most. Come through the other stream, EW, and find out how awesome the creations are. There's a link right here in the chat. All right, right in the description box. See what people are possible, or what people are capable of doing, because it's possible. All right, guys. So when this stream ends, it's gonna bring us right over to that other stream. So we're gonna play all your games there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you're watching it after the live stream, tap or click in the top right to see all the other games. And yeah, let's go over there. Let's go see what people were able to do in 1 hour. I'll see you there.